Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to Prime Coding. So today we'll solve the August online assessment Accenture problems. So these problems are not the ordinary problem, guys. I don't know how Accenture can give these types of problem in online assessment. The colleges who got this problem, I guess most of them were able to qualify for the interview. So without wasting time, let's see what type of question they actually asked. So moving forward with the very first question, it is around of 2 slides, but the question is pretty easy. Okay, let's walk on the question. So imagine, okay, you are a part of a software development team at a tech company. Okay, and your manager has assigned you a task related to financial data analysis. Okay, it's being interesting. So company's accounting system has just reported four keys financial metrics, okay, for a project denoted as A, B, C, and D. Okay, I guess this is a hint for us. And however, there is a twist. Okay, some of these matrices might be negative. Okay, so indicating a loss. So negative points are indicating the loss. So your task is to identify and sum up all the negative matrices. Okay, so if there are no negative values, the system should return 0. So if there are no negative values, system will return 0. So ensure no incorrect financial interpretation. Okay, so no incorrect financial interpretation. So your solution will help finance team quickly assess any losses that need immediate attention. So this is a story is written by the Accenture company. So we have two tasks to do here, which is we have given or we have A, B, C, D values, and we need to separate the negative inputs, whatever negative values, as they denotes loss. Okay, so if there are no negative values, then we need to return 0. Okay, so this is the case. So just objective of the program that we have written from our side, which is write a program that takes four integer as an input and output the sum of all non-negative integers. Okay, all negative integers. Okay, so be careful by reading the program, guys. So if there are no negative integers, so the output should be 0. Okay, so I guess this question is very simple, as we got A value, B value, C value, D value, and you might have thought of how they will give us the input. So this input is given to you as a line by line input. For explanation, I have written A, B, C, D, and for the output you can see -4, because -3 and 1 is the negative number and you should return the summation of that. So summation of -3 and -1 would be -4. So pretty easy, isn't it? So without wasting time, what can be the approach of this problem? So the approach of this problem is, let's say we'll take the input. Okay, so we'll take A, B, C, and D input. It may be you can refer any type of programming language. I don't think so. This program would be very hard to code. But let's dive into the pseudo code, and the writing of program will be the homework for you. Okay, so pseudo code, how it can be look like is, let's say we have took the input of A, B, C, D. Now what I will do is I will create a nums. It's totally depend upon you. There are n number of ways to solve this problem. But as we have only four, if we create a array also, the time complexity would be very less, and space complexity is also in a constant space, because it will not increase to n. It will always be at 4. So 4 is a constant. We will not consider constants. So space is also constant here. So what I will do, I will create array and I will put each and every value inside the array. Now the task is very easy. If you have studied this type of programs of writing for loops and stuff, this program would be very easy for you. So we just need to iterate on for num, let's say num, in the array nums, and if I found that my num is greater than, or we need to find the negative ones. Okay, so it would be less than 0, which means the num is negative number. Then I need to add it in my sum. Okay, I need to find the sum where sum is equivalent to 0. Okay, so this loop will do my task, and in the last I will return the sum value or I will print the sum value. So if there are no negative values, then sum would be 0. So we can return it as it is. But if it contains any of the negative numbers, this if condition will fetch that number and add it in our sum and will get our sum in the last. So it was a very easy question, guys. And if we discuss the time complexity and the space complexity of it, the time complexity would be order of 4 because we always traverse 4 times. It will not increase or it will not go more than 4. So time complexity as well, it is constant, and the space complexity is order of 4, which is also called as constant. So pretty efficient program it is. So very easy. I hope you can write your code by yourself, or if you are not able to, you can just head on to the description. You can find a GitHub link there. You just need to head over to it. You will find Python, C++, Java code there. But I think you are a prime coder. You can code this up by yourself. Now, without wasting time, let's see the another big program, which is you are working on a new feature for data visualization tool. Fantastic. That processes and displays data from various sensors. Great. So each sensors output an array of reading. Okay, we have an array of reading as an output, but some sensors can report errors. Okay, so leading to the negative values in the array. Fantastic. So some sensors are reporting errors. So this will give us a negative value inside our array. So your task is to identify the central reading of the array while ignoring the errors, which is negative values. So we need to return the center, which will be the mid of the array, ignoring all the negative integers. Great. So this central reading is a crucial because it represents the median like value after filtering out the bad data. So which is often used for understand the sensor performance. Okay, so if there are two central readings and even number of valid readings, or the tool should return the earlier one. Okay, so as it's closer to the start of the data sequence. So we got the question. Okay, so how we can do it? Let's see the shorter version of the question that we have written. So write a program that takes an array ARR of length n and filter out the negative numbers and then prints the element at the mid index of the remaining array. Okay, so if there are two mid indices, print the element at the smaller index. So if it is written that small index, so it's not a bigger task. We can use either float division or you can use C to round up the division value, or you can use int. Okay. So finding the median of the array, I don't think so. It's a very hard task. You just need to find the length and you just need to mod it, divide it by 2 and just take the integer value of it, which will be round off, and you will get your answer, smaller one. So let's see. We have 7, -3, 8, 2, -5, 10, 12 as an input format. Okay, so now what I need to do next is I need to ignore all the negative numbers. So we have removed the negative numbers. So what are numbers we left out is 7, 8, 2, 10 and 12. Now in this, what I need to do next is we need to find out the median. So for finding the median, we need to have the indices as well. So how many elements we have? 5 elements we have, and as it is a zero based indexing, -1, and I will mod it by 2, and the last what I will get is the medium number, which is 4 and 4 more 2 will give you 2. So 2 index is the median value of an array. Now you can see cut 2 here and cut 2 here, and we'll end up getting 2 as a median array. So let's take another fantastic example. So the example will look like 7, 3, -1, -8, -6, 9, then we have 10, then we have 11. Let's say we have this numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my very first task is to remove what? To remove or ignore the negative numbers. So if we remove the negative numbers, so this will be removed, And how many numbers we are left out is 7, 3, 9, 10, 11. Let's say we have 13 as well. So let's say we have 13 as well. So now how many numbers we have? So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total we have 6 numbers. Okay, so 6 minus 1 would be mod 2 as per the logic that we have discovered. So 5 mod 2 will give you the 2.5. But the thing is, as we're using the float division or the seal operator in C++ or any of the languages, so it will translate it to 2. So which is the minimum side. Okay, so which will be at the minimum side. So now the second index would be the answer of this question. As the question states, you need to return the smaller index possible. So if you round it up or if you declare this data type as int also, it will just remove the decimal part and you will get 2 as an output. So okay, so I guess we are pretty familiar with the solution. Now it's your part to let me know what would be the code of this code, because I think the writing of this code would be very easy. I will take you through the pseudo code of this problem. Okay, so we know that we have an array given. So let me create a function which has the array given like this. Now I need to create, let's say I will create a filtered data array. In that I will append all the non-negative numbers. So how I can find non-negative numbers? So for num in array, what it will do, it will give me all the elements present in the array. You can do for each loop if you are using C++ and Java. Then what I will do, please filter data, append a number. What number? If the number is greater than and equivalent to 0. Please ignore the negative ones. And what happened in the last is you will get a filter data which has no negative number inside it. So in the last, just find the median. And how you can find the median? Just len of fd and just do -1 and find the mod of 2. And if you are doing in C++ or Java, just make sure that your integer is your data type for every variables, and you will do this task as well. So median, and just return in the last is filter data of median. So yes, I guess it will do my task, and let me know how you can approach this question if you have another approach. And I guess these questions were very easy as per the current trends of hiring. So is it? So please subscribe this video if you have not, like this video if you have not, and share with your friends so that they can also see these types of easy questions are also being asked by the Accenture to help students to get a place in the Accenture company by themselves. And please subscribe if you have not and share with your friends, and we'll meet you with a new video soon. All the code snippet you can find in the description. Just head over to our description. You can find the GitHub link there. Just you can find the code snippets of all the questions. And please, I have started the TCS and QT series, and going forward to start the Cap Gemini as well as Cognizant, to show your love on these particular videos, and will come up with a series. So this is the update that I gave you. We'll meet you soon.